How do we build a $1,000 a day cleaning business? So whether you've just got started or looking to start your cleaning business, I'm going to run you through the tried and tested strategies to get to that $1,000 a day target as quickly as possible. I'm going to take you through which client types we want to focus. I'm going to tell you which marketing channels we want to focus our attention. And finally, I'm going to tell you how we need to price our services to make sure that we're getting a great profit margin on our work. So the hardest part of this business is getting things up and running. Once we get momentum, everything gets easier. And that's what I'm going to run you through in today's video. So let's get started. Broadly, there are 4 things I want to take you through. So first of all, let's break down the numbers. What does this $1,000 a day number mean? $1,000 a day, if we're running 5 days a week, means that we are looking to see how do we build a $20,000 a month cleaning business. And for those of you that are getting started, this number may seem like a huge goal, a very distant target, but actually when we break down the numbers, we find that it is actually far easier to hit our goals if we break it out in this particular way. So for me, and as I've talked about a lot on my channel, I believe that the best way and the quickest way to scale your cleaning business is by focusing on recurring clients. So these are the clients that are paying you for every week or every 2 weeks or every month. But importantly, these clients are clients that are in your schedule, in your calendar. And the beauty about these clients is that once you get them into your business, once you win that client and book them in for that first service, they're going to continue to pay you money into the future as long as you're doing a great cleaning job. So I believe that we want to focus on recurring clients rather than one-off jobs. You know, there are lots of different cleaning one-off types of clients that you can go after: move in, move out cleans, post-construction cleans. There are lots of one-off cleans, but I believe the best way to grow your business is to focus on recurring clients. So if we are going after $1,000 a day, let's say the typical recurring client pays us $200 for each cleaning. You know, that could be very typical, it could be lower, it could be higher, but let's keep the math simple. If the average recurring client in our cleaning business is paying us $200, that means that we need to get 5 recurring clients every day, or be cleaning for 5 clients every day to get to that $1,000 a day target. So for those of you that have started your cleaning business and you have some recurring clients under your belt, generally I would say, you know, a typical cleaner could probably do 2 recurring clients a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. You know, you may be able to squeeze in a third if you're working very quickly, or say the property sizes are small, maybe it's small condos in a highly in an urban area. But let's say the average cleaner can clean 2 recurring jobs a day. So if we need to get 5 recurring jobs a day, it basically means that we need probably 2 to 3 cleaners to do that work for us. So 5 jobs a day at $200 equals $1,000 a day. That is the target. So now we know how many clients we need to get and how many cleaners that we need in our company to do those jobs for us. So as I said, it's all about recurring clients rather than the one-offs. The recurring, once you win those jobs, you can have them pay you every single week, every single 2 weeks, whereas the one-off jobs, you need to be continually winning this work, continually advertising. And generally what you find is that as you grow your business, if you grow your business with recurring clients rather than one-off clients, the recurring clients are generally far easier to manage. You know, we know that every Thursday at 9 a.m., for example, this particular weekly client is going to get their job. They're scheduled in the calendar for this day. The client knows that, we know that, our cleaners know that. Whereas one-off jobs, if you're running lots of one-off jobs, it becomes much more difficult to manage your schedule. So client type, we want to be going after recurring clients rather than one-offs. And that also means that we get a good consistency in our income. You know, if we are just running with one-off jobs, you know, we may not know what our revenue looks like next month because we have yet to win all these jobs. Whereas if we have a predominantly recurring based clients under our belt, we know that generally, you know, we will start the next month with our existing recurring clients plus any additional ones that we win in the meantime. So focus on recurring clients rather than one-off jobs. I believe that's going to be the best way and the quickest way that we can get to that $1,000 a day target. So the next topic is asking the question, can I do all the cleanings myself, or do I need some cleaners within my company? So as I said, $1,000 a month, assuming $200 for a recurring clean means you need to be doing 5 of those a day to be hitting that $1,000 a day target. So that is a pretty tall order if you're doing all the cleanings yourself. If you wanted to do 5 a day, you're probably starting very early in the morning and then working into the evening as well. And, this is probably a topic for another video, but, working 12 to 15 hours a day as a solo cleaner is going to be pretty difficult long term, not only physically, but also leave little time for you as the business owner to focus the time and effort you need to grow your cleaning business. So I believe that at $1,000 a day, we need to recruit cleaners into our business. And as I said, if we're doing 5 recurring clients a day, we probably need to have 2 to 3 cleaners within our company. So we need cleaners. And this will mean that once we hit $1,000 a day, if we already have staff under our belts and we know how to recruit them, and we know how to manage them, going from $1,000 a day to say $2,000 a day is going to be far easier. If you are a solo cleaner, you are really capped out with the number of hours in the day that you can manage it. So I believe to get to that $1,000 a day target, we need to get cleaners into our business. So we now know that $1,000 a day, we need about 5 recurring clients a day. We also know that we need to be hiring cleaners into our business. So this gives us the structure that we need. We've gone from zero and thinking about how do we get $1,000 a day, which is a $20,000 a month cleaning business, to now knowing, how many clients do we need, how many cleaners do we need. So now we can really go after the client marketing and the cleaner recruitment. The $1,000 a day target is obviously a revenue target. And this is the next point that I want to bring up to. So there is no point having a cleaning business where you're paying your cleaners, but you as the business owner are getting a very little profit margin at the end of the day. So we need to be very disciplined around pricing. I talk about this a lot on my other videos on the channel, but generally we want to be pricing our services so that we would need to pay 50% of the revenue to another cleaner in our business to do the job for us, and that would leave 50% for us as the cleaning business owner to take as profit or to reinvest and grow our business. So really the starting point for this, if you don't already have cleaners in your business, you need to see what the going rate is for cleaning staff in your area. The best place to look for this is to go to Indeed.com. Indeed is really the main website where people will go, cleaning applicants will go to apply for cleaning jobs, and will be the main place that cleaning businesses tend to recruit from as well. The great thing about this is that you can see by scanning through the job ads what is the going rate for cleaners in your area. Let's say, to keep things very simple, it's $20 an hour. With this 50% labor cost number in mind, what that means is if a client booked us in for a job that we think is going to take 5 hours, we know from Indeed that to get or recruit a cleaner into our business, it's going to cost us 5 hours times $20 an hour. We know that we would need to pay a cleaner $100 generally to do a 5-hour job. So if we know that 50% of the revenue needs to go to the cleaner and 50% needs to go to us as the cleaning business owner, we know that we would need to charge a 5-hour job $200 an hour. $100 would go to the cleaner to do the work, then $100 would come to us as something called as the gross profit. The gross profit is what the funds that we have as the business owner, where we can pay ourselves salary, but also where we can invest in the business. So look at your competition, look at Indeed.com to see what your clients, your cleaners are generally getting paid in your area, and use that as a basis. Double that amount to get to the price to charge your clients. So going through this, the profit margin really. So if we are charging the client $200, we've paid $100 to the cleaner to do the work, that leaves $100. If we reflect that onto what a $1,000 a day, financial projection looks like. If we are getting $1,000 of revenue, we're paying 50% to our cleaners. That means that we're left with $500 in gross profit in our business. So $500 times 5 days, if we're working 5-day working weeks, that would be $2,500 times 4 weeks over the month. That would give us $10,000 in gross profit. So $1,000 a day is a $20,000 a month revenue business. We pay 50%, or $10,000 is what is left over. So what does this mean in terms of the actual money that is left in our pocket at the end of the day? So as a small cleaning business, we probably don't have a huge amount in terms of cost. We probably don't have glitzy offices, fleets of vehicles, thousands of dollars of software subscriptions or anything like that. So, but we will have additional costs. So let's say at that level, we are spending $1,000 a month on client marketing and recruitment. So finding clients and finding cleaners, that's probably pretty typical. It may be more or less than that, depending on how quickly you want to grow. Obviously, if you're putting more money into marketing and recruitment, your cleaning business is going to grow quicker. So let's say $1,000 goes into marketing and recruitment. And let's say, again, just to keep things really simple, let's say another $1,000 is going into things like your cleaning products, maybe some equipment, maybe some software subscriptions that you have to help run your business. So $2,000 additional cost is coming out of your business. So out of that $10,000 gross profit, we take away $2,000, and that leaves us about $8,000 a month in profit. And that is really what is left for us as the business owner. We can obviously pay ourselves out of that, or we can reinvest it to grow the business quicker. But if we're getting $8,000 a month, over 12 months, that's 12 times 8, 96. We're getting towards that $100,000 a year annual income, which is a really interesting level. For most people, that is going to be a good source of income. It probably allows them to leave their existing job if they have that. So you can quickly see from this breakdown how we can get to a position where we are starting to generate a decent level of income. And as I said, the hardest part of this business is getting the thing up and running. Once we have the momentum, everything gets easier. So in this next video, I want to take you through the quickest way to add 100 clients into your business. I'm going to take you through which marketing channels to focus on, which free marketing channels and which paid marketing channels to focus on. And once you focus your money and your time in these channels, that'll get you to that $1,000 a day target as quickly as possible. So I'll see you on the next one.